Do you need someone to die?
Only if you knew someone who possibly break down doors or phase through them. Cough, Craven, cough, broken.
Cough, cough.
I mean, there's this door here with no lock, and it's still locked. I mean, you could. I imagine you could just kick it off its hinges, right? I've seen you do worse.
I could probably.
Come on, look at this door. It's nothing.
Charge the door.
I'll have you know, I have a PhD in theoretical lockpicking.
Okay, that's a pretty good one.
Wait,
You see,
hold
that's
up.
actually a running joke.
I don't think you quite get it because it's a means and masterminds thing.
I get it enough.
Oh.
Would you like
so
to know
good.
the context for that?
I'm pretty sure I get the idea. When we're done here, because I don't want to keep delaying this.
Okay.
Sure.
Fist of anger.
You hit the door. It moves in slightly.
This door is a little more stubborn than I would want. Whoa. I rolled a 13.
The door dips in severely. One more magnificent hit should do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. Door's open.
Good job.
Yay. My PhD paid off. Damn, $30,000 in debt.
It's all worth it. Okay, what we got in this house? We got a table. Anything in the room besides the table with stuff on it?
Persepi.
Persepi. Oh, I'm getting my money's worth for all these points I pumped into perception.
Theoretical.
I have a theoretical PhD in perceiving things.
My eyes are adept at seeing things.
I have a theoretical perception theory.
It could possibly have my brand.
Congratulations, as this is the house that has the most evidence of. You just need to look closely. But from what you can see, without going into the other rooms, the table there is a similar cloth on it, except this one has something else attached. Has something else on it, as in there's something laying on top of the table. Other than that, there is a slight, small, poorly covered up blood trail leading to this room.
Well, first of all, what's on the table?
From the table. Upon looking, there is a knife. This one, unlike the other two that were just simply kitchen knives, this one looks very similar to yours, Vaughn, in the case of for sacrifice.
Sacrificial tiger! Yay!
And from what you can see, there is dried blood on the tip of the blade.
Tip.
If you don't mind, Broken, I think I'd like you to accompany me when I open the store. I don't know what's on the other side, and I hope it's not bad.
Yeah, I have a feeling that might be bad. That dagger gave me a really bad feeling.
And the blood's leading in here. If anything bad happens, please have your fist ready. I'm scared. Is the store locked?
Assumes karate chop.
The door is not locked. In fact, if anything, it is actually slightly open. The room it's slightly ajar, and the room is also very, very dark.
Does this door open inwards or outwards?
It opens inwards.
I'm gonna push it open with my foot and take a step back.
The door opens. Some light floods in, and you can see the table. Also, this table is slightly different from the rest, as in it has a white tablecloth on it.
I'm gonna head in, and don't forget I do have dark vision, so this isn't an issue.
Same.
You walk in the room. That's about it. There's nothing else in here.
Says you.
Congratulations! You notice that the table is a makeshift surgical table. And upon looking closely at the bloodstain, the blood trail, you realize that it's actually leading out from this room.
On a scale of 1 to 10, I don't like this.
That's not a scale, good
That's
sir.
I agree. I
That's
agree
a good.
with that
That's a
scale.
good scale, good sir.
I agree with the scales.
Hold on a second.
I have an idea. After we're done here, we burn this village to the ground and pretend this never happened.
It's Drow. They'll probably do it to themselves later if they haven't already sacrificed all themselves.
Okay, we got 2 doors. Let's see how they're looking.
Also, by the way, I did purposely shade them back, as in I needed to do something.
Okay. Well, if you're busy with that, I can check this room first.
Person tomfoolery.
Well, in reality, all you need to do was just give me 10 seconds, and
Okay.
yeah, I'm almost done. You can actually open up the doors now if you want
I'm
to.
going to open up this one first.
Okay, it is locked.
I can fix that.
Hey,
Hey, that's
that's
pretty
pretty
good.
good.
My jokes!
Yeah. That's mildly adequate.
These thieves' tools are doing me a lot of work. There's a feat that lets me attack people with them.
What?
Yeah, equipment trick. You can use thief tools as a makeshift weapon.
Why would you do that? That would break
Why
them.
That's spooky.
I guess because they take your weapons but not your tools, so it's like, aha, I have a backup plan.
Oh,
You
shit.
stab them with it.
Yeah, you shiv them with it. It's great.
Yeah,
Anything's a
fucking.
weapon if you are creative enough.
Everything's
so-
a dildo if you're courageous enough.
So, upon looking in the room, there is another chest.
Chest to
Oh
go.
boy, I don't trust this one either. A lone chest in a room with no reason to be here, not like behind a counter. Let's find out.
It's a chest.
There's no traps on it?
Not that you can see.
Are you counting the +2 to seeing traps?
Now, I'm counting the +2 to seeing traps.
Just making sure. Is it locked?
Not locked.
Diamond's gonna pop it open.
Explosion.
Explosion!
Nope.
Nope.
You
nothing.
open the chest.
Is there a head inside? What's in the box?
Xander,
What's in the fucking box?
Xander, what's in the fucking box? It is a bloody skull.
Oh, I got it.
I am immediately closing this chest and walking back out of the room.
I smell food.
Please don't do that.
There's no food in there, trust me. Let's move on.
Oh, okay. You're right.
Is this one locked?
Yeah, that one is very locked.
I have a feeling there's going to be a psychopath in there that has a problem with the number 7.
Why the number 7?
Oh, I get it. That is very cool. That is amazing. Thank you. You do unlock the door. Upon opening the door, you are met with a very gruesome. Blood covers the entire wall. Ignore the extremely obvious drawing over the token.
You know you can just type in blood, right?
Yeah.
Shut up. Shut up.
Yeah, you can
Move on.
literally just type in blood.
Move on.
That's some pretty nice blood you got going on there.
It's pretty good.
Shut up.
Pretty good, man.
Shut up. Stop
This is gonna-
dissing. Stop dissing blood. Stop dissing the blood.
Okay. After spending a second to not vomit, I'm going to step forward and see if I can discern what exactly caused her to bleed this much.
She has no skull.
Her head is still there, but there's no skull inside.
No, there is no skull inside of her head. It is just kind of like an empty rag. Upon looking at
Blah, blah, blah.
anyways, moving on. Upon looking back at the Roken, I can hear Overwatch.
Yeah, it's really loud.
Upon closer inspection of the body, there are several stab wounds, and the blood trail from the table comes back to here.
I'm going to
Roken, you smell food.
very carefully walk around this and look at this chest because Is it even worth it?
Maybe. Is it?
I don't know. Is it trapped? Is it locked? Let's find
It's
out.
not. It's not trapped, but it is locked.
Okay, time to like try really hard not to smell while I'm unlocking this.
Oof. Oof.
Vaughn, as you unlock it, and as you go to open the chest, you feel something very heavy touch your arm.
Oh
He
my
screams
god.
like a girl. He screams
upon
loudly like a girl.
Upon doing this, you look over to where it is. You look over to the feeling, and you realize that it is just. Hold on. There's a very. Upon looking, you see a very, very dark figure. Craven's now in the room. Hey, what you looking at?
Christ!
You
You
looking at
really gotta
Christ?
do that when it's this tense in here?
What? I've done worse than this.
Well, gee, not all of us can be you. What's in the goddamn box?
I don't know. You tell me what's in the box. Upon looking inside of
What's in the
Upon-
box?
What's in the box?
upon looking inside the box, you see a bloody book with the number 4 on it.
Ooh, ooh, ooh.
I'm gonna like pick it. I'm gonna like pinch it between two fingers. So I don't really want to touch it. I'm gonna hand it over to him.
Well, on the bright side, we found the continuation of what we needed to do if we were the ones summoning it to basically finish the summoning. The other 3 were the prepping stages. This is the actual summoning stage, and looks like we found our poor little victim.
Most of her anyway. She's missing a part.
Hey, Chris,
It's in the other room, isn't it?
you want to summon a demon?
No.
We're not, because I know that
How about no?
I've been talking with the counter to this demon, and from what I can hear, this book is specific to that demon. And guess what? This demon is currently here. He's also waiting for us.
I'm gonna beat his ass.
Do you want to?
I don't think you can.
You
It
doubt
doesn't
the
have to be
power
a
of my
demon.
cursing bite.
Oh,
I
you
say-
don't know nothing about that.
I say we get going quickly, because he's waiting for us.
I'm
I
gonna
like that
fight him
plan.
if needed be. I don't necessarily want to fight him, because I'm a chilled guy. But if needed be, these hoofs were made for walking, and that's just what I'll do.
You've had them for all of a day. You can't just go referring to them like that as if it's nothing.
Wait, how do you walk anyways? Because you're like not accustomed to those.
Yeah. How are you walking this fast? You've had them for less than 24 hours.
Magical adjustments.
Magical adjustment, clippity clop, clippity clop.
Damn.
You should trot. From now on, you should only trot.
Of course.
Hold on 1 second.
Hold
I
on
am
one
my
the
second.
headset.
speed of a god.
I unplugged my headset. Shut up.
Not much I can do about it. All right, moving on. I'm just gonna executive move.
Yes, please.
So, upon coming around the
Can
corner,
you click me?
Your fades to black.
no, upon coming around the corner, you are met with a strange You are met with a strange black tarry substance on the door.
Oh, okay. I was like a strange dark black. I can still see through that. I have dark vision.
Yeah, I tried getting this door open. It's not exactly gonna work like that.
We could fight it. That's
I
what I
don't
suggest.
think- I don't think we can do that.
I think
Oh.
that's quitter talk.
So why couldn't you get this door open?
Well, you see, I'll show you. He pulls out one of the kitchen knives from the other chest, and throws it at the door. Upon doing this, it immediately stops, dead smack in the door, and then a couple seconds later, it turns around to where the handle is pointing to where the handle is now inside of the door, and the knife is pointing outwards. Broken, please give me a reflex save.
It'll have to hit my AC.
Well, this isn't A versus AC. This is kind of hurt a
A
lot.
trap.
This is just gonna hurt. It's basically like hitting a very strong force bubble.
Cause I've got traps in it.
Reflex, or are you gonna sit there and take it?
I'm gonna take it because my reflex is +2. There's no fucking way I can dodge it. Can I block it?
So-
No, I can't block it.
So, immediately afterwards, from spinning around as if someone else spun the dagger around, you're met with a very sharp pain in your arm as the dagger flies out towards your arm and cuts it. Now, I can get through this door, and I can also dispel the thing on the door, because I do recognize this as from the plane that I come from. Moving on.
Shadows.
Yeah, it's from the Shadow Planes. So,
Buy it.
I can take care of this, but it'll take me a minute.
Well, we don't have any other options. I'm just gonna lean up this tree while I wait.
So, with that, your vision fades. With that, the vision fades to black. As we go back to a very... Oh, that is Discord. That is not the thing. As we come back to this scene, which I'm going to alter, as there has been a bit of time. A bit of time has passed, so some things are not going to be as they were. Give me 1 second as I'm still arranging the tokens.
I'm so glad Bond gave me this area.
Traps galore.
Yeah, that would have just been like.
Twiggy just exploding everything.
Yes. We would literally trigger every single thing.
Yeah, but Bond's just going through lockpicking everything he can find.
Oh yes,
'Cause
we
I-
perceive it. How do we dissolve it? We take like 50 steps back and shoot at it until something happens.
I bluffed the lock into disarming itself.
Can you do that? Is this like a smart lock?
Smart lock.
Smart lock. Sentient locks.
I wonder if I could bluff this door into making it believe that I am not a threat and letting me in.
You can try.
You can
Okay.
probably bluff the demon into thinking that we're also demons, because I have the soul of a demon. We have two
So,
souls of a demon.
upon I'm just gonna kind of ping you to where the action is at the moment. So, upon your vision coming back, so effectively, what has happened while you were away? The two archers managed to get into the area, set themselves up on a tower, and started picking people off. And by that, I mean they managed to kill off the two smaller guys.
Is my wall still
one night,
there?
no, your wall has disappeared, as it has been within your time.
5 hours or 7 hours?
5.
It's 7.
We're going.
Staff.
Well, then it's been 7 hours. Anyways, moving on. Immediately afterwards of your wall disappearing, one of the knights that was standing next to you and the legate rushed in, only to get struck down by the guy who the legate is currently holding in the air with one hand by their throat.
Nice.
Currently using him as a shield, as there are a few people inside of the area sending arrows down their way. He is currently trying to do his best to scream in pain. That is the current situation.
Lovely.
Lovely.
You know, I
Kraken-
can't believe I talked for 7 hours straight and not one of them listened to me.
Well,
Sucks, doesn't
with
it,
how-
Twiggy?
Twiggy just nods slowly.
Draken speaks up. Well, at this moment in time, they're not exactly in themselves. He points to the one that's currently being choked out, specifically to his eyes. Twiggy, what do you give me a? I don't know why I'm asking for this, but give me a perception.
Sure.
Let's see what those wonderful eyes see. In his eyes. Upon looking at his eyes, you realize that there's a slight green aura around them. Yeah, as you could probably see, they're not in their right mind. At this moment in time, that person in the back is kind of giving them... And by that, I mean even despite false hope. Effectively what it is like is basically, despite the fact that they know that they're gonna lose, they're still gonna fight.
Okay.
So you know. Wow, 21's a really nice card to have.
Yes,
That's
yes,
pretty
it
good.
is.
Moving on. Draken immediately stabs his spear into the ground, and a small banner is forms at the top of the spear, and he draws his blade. Yeah, I think it'd just be best if we all kind of go in.
Gotcha. Twiggy would the Legate has got this. He's gonna walk up and is this an enemy? Is this guy an enemy?
Which one?
Is that guy an enemy?
Anyone who does not look like they are a knight or an archer is an enemy.
He's going to die.
Good. Draken walks past. For the moment in time, I'm not going to bring up the turn order, as there is no real reason to, unless you want me to. But Draken does run past you into the camp.
Does he die?
Yeah, he's dead.
Twiggy's going to walk past and tentacle this guy as well.
As you do this, the knight, as your tentacles wrap around him, the knight does you one better, and puts his blade up against the guy's throat. It is on you to act, as he is currently considering this to be a team attack.
I'm gonna bite him.
The knight is severely upset, as that is not what he was.
It's just a little nibble. Because it doesn't really. It's not. Twiggy doesn't know what he wants.
Do you want to hear what I was thinking?
Sure.
He has the knife up to the guy's neck, right?
Oh.
Yep.
So what happens is one tentacle wraps around his torso, the other wraps around his head. He pulls both forward rapidly, and the
Sure.
guy's head just comes
Fine.
straight off.
Let's do this instead. That makes so much more sense.
Actually, the way he was gonna, effectively what it was is he was wanting you to throw him, so that way without him having to move his arm.
All right, let's do that instead. Because that was also the critical. And
Yeah.
well, why not? Twiggy rears him back and plunges him onto the sword.
The knight holds his hand up for a high five.
Twiggy does a high five happily.
He meets your high five, and under his helmet, you catch the name Johnson. I will mark him, as
Nice.
you now currently have a friend.
Nice. Friends. Friendship.
He is
I have
the
a
one with the
character all
red
about
dot.
friendship.
As you do this, Draken busts down the door to this specific thing, and rushes in. He is fighting someone at the moment.
Twiggy would probably help him if he needs help. Does he need help? Does it look like he needs help?
Let me reveal the area inside this. As he busts in, he is immediately met with being grabbed and thrown into boxes.
Yeah, he's
From
helping.
what you can hear, Draken is not exactly happy about this, but he does know his own strength, and he does know that he has this.
Okay. All right, I'll
He
leave him
does.
then.
Draken is a lot stronger than you think.
Okay. I can't tell. Okay. I'm a giant.
Are we
what?
talking about like stronger than Roken strength? Because I don't know if that's
No,
possible.
he's about the paladin's strength from the other Kingmaker game.
18.
About.
Okay.
Wait, hold on,
Mhm.
Twiggy, don't move.
Okay. Twiggy's not gonna move then, I guess.
Alright, gonna come right here, and because I see a whole lot of allies, I'm going to, I need this for a moment. Alright. I'm going to throw a code right there. hitting everything in that ore with my Wild Surge. They're all affected by, well, they all get to attack, they all get to have a turn immediately without affecting turn order. Also, all of this, and anyone within 5 feet of another person is affected by the stuff again.
What?
Yep.
Let me just get rid of the dead bodies, so that way you can see the...
Are you telling me I have to dance?
No. People other than the ones affected. Actually, no, because that would literally be everyone in this. So,
Why
yeah,
are there
kind
two
of
Kyles?
everyone has to dance. The second Kyle is so I can have the aura up.
Okay.
But yeah, everybody kind of has to dance.
Can Twiggy dance while he fires his bow?
You all do a jig. I don't know.
All can they just all like line up shoulder to shoulder and just do like a line dance?
So you're saying that that guy also is not able to use spells? Or
No, he's not in the alignment.
No,
He's
all
not in the
enemies
aura.
within 60 feet of the people that are affected by this cannot cast spells until the remove curse is cast on them. And he's within the range of several people within 60 feet of him. He's fucked.
okay, so you're saying that Twiggy can literally just charge in there.
Yeah.
You can.
You're
But I
also a
wouldn't.
ghost.
Oh yeah, I'm a ghost now. Okay. 4 rounds. Can I kill someone while I'm a ghost? No, I can't. Wait, with ghost touch? Does that mean I can kill people?
Yes.
Spooky, 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 spooky.
You dance along. Do you sing?
Spooky, 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 spooky. He's just gonna sing spooky like the
Oh.
entire time.
Yeah.
He's a ghost.
Also, before you move, because we all do get an act immediately, I kind of want to do a
Sure.
move, and let's see what I get from... Yeah, I'm gonna throw it at this guy right here.
Wait, but that's an ally.
That is?
Yeah. He's an archer, and he's an ally.
Alright, take a...
I mean, this guy isn't an ally. He's the one that's being ripped.
Take a -2 to hit right here. And 10... Oh. I'll have to up it to a 20-foot radius. Which should only hit that guy. So that is my second Wild Surge of the day. Oh, Tail Surge. My bad. So, this guy right here has his most powerful, valuable, or favorite magic item, Manifest the Curse. Does he have one?
What?
Does he even have a magical item?
If this guy has a magical item, his most powerful magical item develops a curse.
He does not have a magic item.
Okay. Then yeah, that just kind of did nothing. Alright. Sorry, go ahead.
Can I fire before I move? Because I get that action.
I kind of just fucked with a lot of stuff, I'm sorry.
That's fine. Can I fire? Hello?
At who?
This guy.
Go ahead and take your shot.
By the way, all of our heads are backwards.
I'm going to nullify that at the moment as certain things. Just yeah.
Does he get hit by either?
No and no. Actually, as you send these arrows flying, he feels as he goes to hold up his hand to to basically pop those as they're flying towards him. As this mage is significantly stronger.
He spells? No.
I know.
Okay.
I know.
Okay.
He holds up his hand to pop the arrows, feeling his own magic just not work. Immediately afterwards, he ducks, and within a couple seconds, the cloak that is covering him disappears, as in by that he takes it off. Upon taking off this cloak, you realize that he is not a specific mage. This mage is actually... Let me reveal his name, because he's actually named.
Lyle Brimley.
That is not Blake. That is Blake. Wow, that name is extremely small. Okay, yeah, I'm just gonna tell you, this is Blake's third.
I see.
Upon doing this, you realize that he had wooden armor, like how samurais would. Effectively, this... Shut up.
I can do something to that.
Shut up.
I can do something to that.
He has armor that would basically look like how samurais would look. And he does also use 2 blades. Short swords, to be exact. So, he's upon Twiggy. Do give me a perception, though.
Sure.
Now that you have a clear view of the rest of his head, you notice something quite disgusting about him. His hair, dun dun dun, is in a ponytail.
Death.
He is truly evil. Moving on. Kidding, I'm kidding. His hair, other than that though, the only thing you can notice is he has his hearing, he has his sight, and he has his smell. His mouth is the only thing that is covered.
Can I use warp wood?
Elaborate on what that is?
Let me go look it up specifically.
I'll let him
Because, well, depending on the situation, depending on what it does, it may have a different effect than what you think it might do. But I am going to give this game a strict point, as 12 is going to be our cutoff point, because I have to take a shower and I do have to pack for tomorrow.
You cause wood to bend and warp, permanently destroying its straightness, form, and strength. A warp door springs open, becomes stuck.
So effectively, what you're doing is you're just changing the way he is, the way his armor is.
It could crush him, depending on how it's warped.
Well, you're gonna need to do 2 things, because unlike the other mage, now that all of his magic is nullified, he now has a basic kind of like a ranger kinda, and he does get the thing is, he also does now have a specific bonus to noticing things.
Sure.
So you're gonna need to roll that, and then maybe a stealth or a sleight of hand. Your pick on that.
Will negates, spell resistance, yes, object.
Yeah. I am just gonna pull up what he has, because I actually wrote down what this man has, and I'm going to just keep that in check.
Ooh.
Warped ranged weapons are useless. Melee weapons cause a -4 penalty to attack rolls.
Although I will admit, the way these things were set up, it was actually meant to be Twiggy and Vaughn, and on top of that, it was supposed to be Kyle and Roken, because The way I set this guy up, if you would have bitten him, you could have taken one of his powers. A very specific power, actually, if you would have rolled, as in, it was a 1-3. The power he has is he can change himself on the go. Meaning he basically has an adaptive personality.
It's just a will save. I think it's 15.
Okay. He has to pass a 15?
Well, the
Okay.
object has to pass a 15.
Yeah, now him, the wood has to pass 15. We'll say.
How the fuck am I gonna roll for his armor?
It's
Roll a
just a
natural
D20.
D20. Wait, do trees have negatives to wisdom?
No.
Does it have a 0 in wisdom?
Yes. A
That
regular
means that
tree
it has a
would-
-3 or
It
negative
does?
5. Yeah, 0 and something is a -5 to a save.
Oh.
Okay, so what is it? He has to pass
D20
a what?
minus 5. It's a 15.
He has to pass a 15. So wait. The highest he can roll is a 15.
Yeah.
And he has to pass a 15. He has to... So basically... Okay. Let's see
Let
if
me
he can
check
get...
this, actually.
He has to net 20 basically.
Spell resistance works. Saving will negates object. Let me go check this.
I'm just gonna... Yeah, okay. Sleight of hand or a stealth?
What do you mean? Stealth, I guess. Wait, actually, I'm gonna check.
Because if he notices, this is for the wood warping, anyways. Because if he notices it, he's immediately gonna strip it.
Oh, he's gonna be stealthing.
That has to be. Oh, he has to beat a 26.
luck.
That would be perception, right?
Hmm.
Wait. You're inside of a forest, aren't you?
Am I?
That looks like a forest.
Upon looking, you realize that there are trees, but they're sparse.
Oh, okay, yeah. Because that would have
Yeah.
been like a 36 to a 40
Hmm.
if he was inside of a forest.
Yeah.
You're not gonna find him. He's fucking tree.
He doesn't leave tracks, by the way.
Hey, Togi.
Hmm?
How do you feel about getting a major buff?
Oof. What are the drawbacks?
So,
You would have to switch 2 ability schools, but you get a +2 on both the ones you switch.
Ooh.
so I'm gonna ask you to roll again as he equaled.
Another stealth?
Yeah, another stealth.
You also get other goodies, but I don't feel like I should tell you them until you decide yes or no. Like, that is the most thing, but you do get +2 on the ones that you switch.
Rolling again. He equaled again.
What the fuck?
Roll again.
I swear.
He didn't equal.
Did he make it or break it?
He is 1 under you.
Nice.
Yeah.
So he doesn't notice the wood warping. What is the wood gonna do? Because he will react accordingly.
Basically, it can crush him. It doesn't say what it does if it's armor, though, so it's up to you. It's permanently destroying its strength, its form, and strength. Straightness, form, and strength. Literally, if he's going...
Let's go with it drops it by 5.
Okay.
Because this is a very good fight. Trust me.
And it's going to be hard for him to take off.
So with that,
Or at least a normal person to take off.
I'm going to resolve the code that I did real quick.
okay,
Might as well
while
use
you're
it, I
doing
guess.
while you're doing that, I'm going to add these people. I'm going to add people onto the turn order.
Alright, you did accept it, right?
Yeah, I accepted it.
Alright. So you get +2 to 2 different ability schools, but you have to switch them.
I'm going to switch my con and my wisdom then. So
Okay.
that's 21 con, 22 con, and
Also,
21
a
wisdom.
magical artifact of great power is transported into your hands. You're affected normally by handling it, if it has detrimental effects. the previous owner will probably be missing it and will be coming after it very soon. But you do have a powerful artifact. Your left and right sides are swapped. And you gain 2,558 frogs as friends. And this is the really good one, upon death, you become a ghost rather than passing on. Apply the ghost template to the creature.
What the fuck?
He's a ghost bear. He's a ghost lycanthrope swamp lord. Okay then.
What does that do?
You're impervious to normal damage.
But doesn't that mean I also can't hurt people?
I don't know,
No,
maybe.
actually, you just need ghost touch cappings on your natural attacks.
Yeah, and some.
How do I do that? How do I
Oh.
get
It
that?
makes it so that basically people can't touch you.
I'll look up the cost for what each attack thing would be real quick.
But so basically I'm useless right now?
No, this is only after you die.
Oh my goodness. That's so cool.
I move so slow.
Where's my initiative?
But, yes, God, God?
What?
So a magical artifact of great power is transported into Twiggy's hands. He's affected normally by it if it has any sort of detrimental effects, and the previous owner is probably missing it and will be coming after it very soon. Also, as a heads up, next time he dies, he actually becomes a ghost.
Okay. Keep breaking my campaign. That's fine. No, I'm kidding. I don't really care.
Where are the frogs? Do they just appear?
Make a small, make a small square, and that will be it.
I kind of like the idea that
There's
they're
like
just hopping through
2,000
your
frogs.
tree branches.
I would like that, yes.
How long did you say it was before you had to head out?
12.
Okay.
An hour and 20 minutes.
I get a +8 to that, or +2 to that, so that's 5.
Yeah, we move so fast!
Come on.
So I'm in hybrid form right now. So powerful object? Question mark.
I'll give you that here in a minute.
Sure.
Alright, I have 4 surges left and 3 wild draws. Awesome.
So technically, if he dies, not only does he leave gold, but he's also a ghost.
Oh yeah, I forgot about the gold.
Oh, that's a 23. That's not good.
Yep. He rolled He rolled high. Because I'm going in order. Then it was another 15.
Remember,
Descending.
if somebody misses you, you heal for 8.
Oh, this is good.
Actually,
Okay.
no, it's not 8. It is actually 10 now.
There's actually physically only one place I can put this where it won't cause a distraction for me. So,
So where do you want me to put the frogs? I'm gonna put the swarm of frogs here.
It's 2,000 of them too. That's like a.
Crushed under frogs.
I really just like the idea that they're just hopping around inside of you.
Okay, I'm fine with that too.
yeah,
I'll delete this.
yeah, delete that. Okay, so Blake's third. So, are you Twiggy? Are you currently in your werebear form?
Yes.
Okay, well, here comes your immense amounts of passion.
No. No.
No! He runs up to Jason. Jason barely has time to get his kite shield up, but sadly, he did not do it in time. Blake's third stabs both of his short swords into Jason, and lifts him up slightly. And I mean, he is off the ground before taking both blades out.
Jason!
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 Well, actually, he's not dead. He's just, that is I don't think there is a. Oh wait, no, wait, hold on.
Jason!
Jason.
Jason.
So,
Jason.
yeah,
he
I don't
is-
have any healing, so
He is
Oh,
currently
yeah.
bleeding out. He is on a timer and he is bleeding out. The timer continues after every turn. That is the third's turn, however. The archers are going to help you out here, and they're going to put 2 arrows here and here. Well, they're putting arrows into this guy and this guy, as they have a clear sight line over the building from the towers that they're in.
Nice.
So, this one is hurt for the top one. This guy, this wonderful man right here, is hurt for 12. The other one got the other one's at 25. Okay, so 12, 25.
25-12.
12, 25, yeah. Okay, so moving over to Draken in his magnificent happenings at this moment. He is going to do his ninja shit, and he is effectively going to kick this guy as he's getting up. It doesn't work. Instead, Draken is also now hurt. Luckily, Draken has 52 health, and at 12 barely does anything, but Draken is now standing.
Oh, Draken is so squishy.
He is extremely squishy, but he's also kind of a glass cannon. That is... I'm actually going to remove him from the turn order, because that was Jason.
Jason.
Oh, this guy. This guy inside is playing at him, and as a reactive, he is going to try to attack back. Yep, okay. Draken didn't take anything as that was equal. I'm not gonna have him. Okay, which one is that one? Where's this one?
Far off to the right, behind Blake the Third. Blake's Third.
The third, like,
Him. He is going to move up here. Is that distance?
yeah, that's fine.
Yeah. No, that's him. Okay, that's him moved. This one is up here. Okay, so you don't see him, but at this moment in time, well, you can kind of see him a little bit. You can kind of see him a little bit. He's
I see
directly
him a
north of
little
you. Yeah.
Right here.
He's gonna take an attack and does not pass the knight's AC.
Nice.
Nice. Takes an attack. Does pass the knight's AC. That's 12 damage. Lots of 12s.
Mm-hmm.
Moving on. This one is eager to get to y'all, so I just said y'all. Okay.
Mhm. You did.
That
Dougie!
in South Carolina.
Shut up. Twiggy!
Twiggy is going to double shot at the Blake.
Actually, do you want to get a size up?
Do I? Ooh. Do I? Fuck it. Let's go.
Yeah, wait until after my turn. I can size you up.
Okay. I'll take shots then. And then next turn I'll move and bear him to death.
Oh, I can
Or
also
something.
give you bristle.
I don't really think we need bristle right now.
Okay.
Damn. That's a shame. This one.
Does not and does not. 3 or 4 more and you would have hit him.
Oh, that's so dumb.
Okay, so this knight is this knight's in a very bad spot. He's going to attack the one in front of him. That is a crit. Okay. So
Ooh, that poor knight.
Poor knight.
this one was there. So that's Okay. This one right here is
Mhm.
almost dead.
Oh, I see.
As these guys are mediums and they have about 50 health.
Alright. So, should I actually load you, or should I just go to try to do something else?
You should probably just do something else because
Okay.
I'm already large. Because I don't really need huge.
Alright. That would be -2, but if I bomb it, I can kill them all. Alright. Let's see what this code does. This code. Twiggy, you now have a dimly blade.
Wait, what about the magic item?
You just have like a, I don't know. For this moment in time, you just have a small little orb in your pocket. This orb is going to be a different thing.
Is it
Okay.
an orb of slip detection?
No,
Damn.
it is a placeholder orb.
Okay.
Gotcha.
You know
Wait.
these to be things that the GM places when he does not know what to do at this moment in time.
It's in his chest then because
whenever
he
the
doesn't have
keeper
pockets.
like has an idea of something but doesn't quite want to implement it yet, it's how he messes with reality. I understand.
Kinda, it's just kind of like, yeah. Is that your turn?
Yeah,
You sure?
yeah.
Okay. Knight up here. He's going to attack this guy back. That passes by 2. He not much health. Noted. Moving on. Which guy is this? So that's about all he can do. This guy. Oh. This is kind of scripted, so yeah. There's really nothing there. It does provoke if it is within anyone's LOS, which it is going to be within Twiggy's LOS. But this is scripted. So he looks around as it's not going to be right there, Twiggy, but it's going to be somewhere else. You actually have a chance to save someone here. He looks around and his eyes lock onto. Immediately afterwards, in a flash, and by that I mean literally, a small blinding flash.
No
The
spells.
tower. He's at the base of the tower. As he is in the base of the tower, he goes to go bring his blades across the bottom to effectively shut the tower down and bring the mage down. Not the mage, the archer down. My bad. So, both of you give me an attack as he is within your both of your LOSs.
Did he move through that space? Because he could attack with tentacles.
He is current. The way how he moved is exactly like this, except like through dimensions, kind of.
Okay.
But did he use magic? Or
He
spells?
did not.
Oh, I see.
Oh.
Remember, you did have like a really, really long reach though with those tentacles.
Yeah, 15 feet.
Eh.
I mean, like when he moved by you, which I'm sure is in the range.
I'm actually going to use this on Twiggy.
Why?
Read what it does.
I mean, if you really want to get technical about it, he did. So if you can beat this, then sure. Give me. Give me your roll, I guess.
Which roll?
Your tentacles.
But yeah, whenever you attack a creature, that creature provokes an attack of opportunity if it fails a fortitude save.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, it lasts for 7 minutes.
So, lefty, nice. Does not.
Oh, he doesn't? Damn.
but you still do get your arrow attack, as this does open up a prevent attack of opportunity. You literally just need to get one more higher.
Seriously?
Seriously?
Even with his -5?
Oh, with a -5. I completely forgot about that. Yeah, no, those hit.
All of them hit?
Both of them hit.
What about the tentacle?
Alright.
Tentacles, I'm counting because in that situation he did stop to try to bounce out of your reef. He did bounce out of them, so no.
Okay.
He does need to make 2 DC 19 Fortitude saves of provoke attacks of opportunity.
Let me do the rolls. Give me 1 second, as there's no DC 19 here. It's 2, right?
Yes. 1 for each attack that he was just hit with.
Give me 1 second.
Are you saying that he can just keep hitting him? If he, like, continuously
It's up
fails?
to your
to-
dex modifier.
Let me change this to where it's just where I'm just rolling 2 of them as
But yeah, you can keep doing
He
it.
rolled
It's just up to your
a-
dex mod.
he rolled a 12 and a 1.
He gets 2 more attacks, doesn't he?
Yep. And also, so does Kyle.
Hold on, I need to add up the damage.
Twiggy.
Hmm?
You are affected by time stop
No.
for
Yes.
3 rounds. And also, you become a magical girl. So,
Describe your Sailor Moon transformation.
Twiggy, his eyes light up. His branches spread and wrap around him. He spins, flying into the air. He's now purple.
Vaughn isn't even dead, but you can hear him rolling in his grave.
And he has a beautiful dress on. It's a mini skirt though, just so you know.
you gain a plus 14 to all rolls for the next 7 minutes.
Oh my goodness.
And also, you are still affected by time stop for 2 rounds.
What does
Quick
time
roll
stop?
meta
Oh,
knowledge.
3 rounds, my bad.
What does time stop do?
It stops time for everything but you.
Okay. That's ridiculous.
Yep.
So how much damage did that guy take, by the way? 14, 11, 17.
Yep, I know.
I
I'm
think-
keeping track of his damage.
It is now my goal to make Twiggy the most, stupidly broken creature in the world.
That's ridiculous.
But yeah, just, add 14 to his attack and damage on that.
That's ridiculous.
On all 4 of those?
No, on the last 2, because that wouldn't have been...
So,
Oh, wait, not all... Oh, yeah, it would have been on all 4. My bad.
what am I adding on?
14 to everything that he just did. Attack and damage.
That's ridiculous.
And also, he needs to make full fortitude saves, or provoke attacks of opportunity.
Okay, this is getting quite annoying. No.
This is ridiculous.
I'm adding on the other 4 -14s. But that's it.
I only have a
Yeah.
dex mod of 1, by the way. So I couldn't do it anymore anyways.
Yeah, I have a dex mod of 1 as well, so I couldn't do any more.
Archer can't see him, but he is going to take shots at this guy.
Imagine if you had a
Twiggy is
Passes.
actually affected by time stop, though, so... Cough, cough.
So what does that do?
time stopper.
It stops time for literally everything but yourself. Let me send you the thing.
You can attack people and they don't get a save for it.
Is that what?
Alright,
Imagine
This-
attacking someone.
this
and
spell
then they
seems
can't do
to
anything
cease the
to
flow of time for everyone but you. In fact, you speed up so greatly that all other creatures seem frozen, though they are actually still moving at their normal speeds. You're free to act for the rounds of parent time. Normal magical fire, cold gas, and the like can still harm you, while Time stop is in effect. Other creatures are invulnerable to your attacks and spells. You cannot target such creatures with any attack or spell. Basically, something that you can do is you can either run away, or you can put like a whole lot of heavy stuff above somebody right before it ends.
Can I put all my frogs above him?
What?
My frogs. My swarm of frogs. That's inside me. Are they not inside me? Are they just random places?
I just.
Can I just put them all over him?
I think I broke Timmy.
They're not gonna do anything.
I know. I mean, they're
Sure.
friendly, but that's about it.
Sure.
Okay. I'm not actually going to do anything with the frogs. It's just, I'm just going to wait.
And now you're gonna attack with 2,000 d20s to see if they all hit.
Yeah, obviously.
Every one of them gets a plus 14 to
That's
attack and
ridiculous.
damage.
No. That's
so
not
you
fair.
do so you do 28,000 damage no matter what, and
No, that's not fair. I'm not doing that. He can't even do that anyways. How could he throw all those frogs? Couldn't. He
because
wouldn't.
time stopped.
No, he wouldn't throw all those frogs. He loves his frog friends.
They're his friends, yeah.
Yeah, they're
No,
his
no,
friends.
no,
What are you talking
no.
about?
The frogs are attacking.
They're friendly, but that doesn't mean that they're going to attack someone.
I just need to buff you up some more.
No, you don't. You
Yes.
Kyle,
really don't.
Kyle, we're gonna need to have a talk after this.
Okay.
You really don't need to do it anymore.
I
do
got so much
28,000 damage.
bullshit stuff in a roll, it's great.
Agreed. We're gonna need to have a talk after this.
Wait, you should have saved all that good stuff for Blake fight.
Oh, I know what I can do though. I can steal all the gold. That's what Tugi's gonna do.
Just
He's gonna just take
remember
all the gold.
all those times in the fight so far that I've been completely and utterly ruthless, and then I suddenly get okay.
Pretty good.
Still gonna have a talk about this.
Okay.
So anyways, it's that archer's turn. Was he shoot?
Is that the end of your turn? Are you gonna move? What are you gonna do? I don't know.
I'm gonna go in here
Cool.
and steal all the gold.
That's where Blake's third was standing. So go ahead.
In here?
Yeah. Sorry. Yeah. Oh wait. Should probably reveal it, shouldn't I?
Yeah, a little bit.
That helps.
All the gold.
As you stack all of the freaking chests one on top of the other. Yeah, effectively, you just need to bring it back to where the banner is.
Yeah, he can do that real quick. Because time stop.
As you pass the legate, you realize that the guy that the legate has in his hands, his eyes are starting to bug out of his head.
Dude. Damn.
The legate, however, is smiling.
That's great.
Very big. He has
That's
a very
great.
big smile across his face.
Yeah, anyways, he
Reality.
puts the stacks down, and then he is gonna move all the supplies as well, because what else is he gonna do?
It only lasts for 3 rounds.
I know, but what else is he gonna do?
Well, the supplies you're gonna have to. The supplies
Oh, true.
everyone's gonna have,
Yeah, true.
because there's a couple wagons as well. So
So all he gets to do is move that gold and then move back to where he was.
okay. So this archer is gonna put one on all the way in the back over here. Moving on.
I'm so sorry, Timmy.
Passes is a DC. It's -12.
I'm sorry.
Timmy
Another guy.
Dyslexia stopped working.
Another guy puts it into this guy. That is reveal area, and that is not what I. This is what I need. Ah, he's dead. He's dead. They're all
dead.
dead.
They're all dead.
Blake is gonna take a swing at this guy. Da-da-da-da-da, applying all the damage that he does. Yep, okay, that guy's almost dead. Yep, nope, moving on. Moving on. This guy. If you're wondering what happened, Draken freaking effectively stunned that guy for his turn. So the most he could do was try to break out of it, and I did a quick will, and no, he didn't break out of it.
Gotcha.
Alright.
That guy's dead, so can't really do his turn, can he?
Nope.
Take another attack against the knight. Passes the knight's AC. Does 12. Okay, moving on. Yeah, by the way, I'm just have like 8 freaking sheets open at the moment, just doing all these rolls in quick order. You do an attack. Passes his AC. Okay. Yeah, I'll open up attack of opportunity for this. Twiggy.
Hmm?
This guy over here, he's about to go try to finish off Jason.
No.
So take your 2 shots. Also, by the way, Twiggy, when you walked over to the banner, you realized that there was a slight aura coming off of said banner, and effectively, Draken has this template that I've been working. Not really template. This class that I've been working on. Yeah, that banner can heal people.
Neat.
So all you have to do is just kind of throw him under the banner. Passes. Yeah, no, you killed that poor bastard.
Oh, poor bastard.
Twiggy, your turn, anyways.
Oh, okay. He's going to move a little bit here.
What is your sailor name, by the way?
Sailor T.
Sailor Uranus.
I kind of just want to point out that this, tree bear that is going to turn into a ghost is currently dressed in a skirt. And is
A mini
probably
skirt, mind you.
carrying a mini skirt. It is probably carrying a magical wand.
Probably. Effectively, he's carrying magical. He's kind of tentacle.
Yeah, we definitely need to have a talk about Kyle.
Yeah, we do. 21, 10. Okay, gotta add on that damage.
And that would be a 26 for the AC of the other one.
Oop, that's 29. Okay.
He still does have plus 14 to everything.
For a while, actually.
Yeah. It's probably gonna be changed to 1 round per level, but that's still 7
Ridiculous.
rounds. Yeah, because
When we have our talk, Klaus, you'll understand. Just for right now,
He's
just
trained.
for right.
He
just-
said this entire counter, so it'd be super hard. Not fam. He's a fucking Sailor Moon, this hoe. I'm a Sailor
All
Moon,
I'm
this
saying-
hoe to death.
All I'm saying, Kyle, is be very prepared for the changes that are about to come your way.
Also, he's grabbed.
I do want to point out we have a guy that eats people and another guy that is
This is a
kind
tentacle
of.
monster.
Oh, trust me. I'm
Isn't
going
it
to be
awesome?
having... This entire session has kind of opened my eyes. I'm very big talk with people.
I have not done anything game breaking. Just so you know.
Still gonna have a talk with you.
Hey. My character is very simple, and I don't
At this
stop
moment-
mages.
Hey.
I
at
don't
this
break
moment
the
in time-
story.
At
Don't
this
hate me.
moment,
My,
at this moment in time, your talk is gonna be very... Just... Your talk is gonna be very fucking small, so what you need to do is you just need to sit down, shut up, and hope to God that I don't unleash my fury upon you.
my character is very sink or swim, though.
Fuck you.
Some rounds
Moving
are
on.
completely and utterly worthless, and then other rounds, I'm God.
Shut up. Moving on. Doing-
Is
Just shut
he
up.
still standing?
What?
You mean like
he
the
still
cursing
standing?
of the non-magical that didn't exist?
Broken. Shut up. Twiggy.
Just shut up. Shut up.
Is he still standing? Because that's
He is still standing.
35 plus 24
He's still standing.
plus.
Do you want to know his health pool?
Sure.
His health pool was 350.
Oh, I see.
So
What's it
he
at
still
right
has
now?
And
he
he's
still has
grabbed.
he still has a bit of health.
Not so
He's
much
lost it.
health, because that was at least a third of it.
He's at 162.
Damn. I don't. I assume I can't bite and grab it, or bite and claw as well, because that's a full round.
You can't.
Right.
Moving on, who's this guy? This guy. Gonna take attack, gets him. Passes AC. Has 10, is 12, not 12, that's like freaking 8 damage. Why the fuck you roll so low? Johnson. Get your
Johnson,
fucking
don't
act
die.
together.
Johnson, don't die.
Isn't
He's
Johnson
not gonna
the one
die.
that's knocked out?
Jason.
No, that's Jason.
Oh, okay.
Kyle, do your fucking turn, you piece of
Okay.
fucking shit.
Gotta move up a little bit.
Please, no more cards. Wait, what else are you supposed to do if you don't do cards? Shit.
That's literally all I can do.
Shit.
You can
Oh.
throw a card. They are razor cards, remember?
You know what? I'm going to, No, I don't want to pull out a skull. Yeah, I'm just gonna throw another card at him.
At who?
At the guy. The guy.
Okay.
Does that hit his touch AC?
That's a 12.
It's touch AC.
That's a 12.
Touch AC.
Yeah, it like completely negates.
What's touch AC again?
Touch AC is 10 plus dexterity bonus.
Only.
Well, it does add things like deflection and dodge, but
Yeah,
But no.
no
yeah,
armor
no,
whatsoever.
he's fine. He's fine.
Alright. That's it.
Which knife? This knife. Okay. Take another swing. Passes AC at 25. How the fuck? You need to pass your fucking... Lucas, you need to pass your fucking shit over to Johnson over here, okay? He needs that kind of luck. He rolled an 8. You rolled a fucking 25. God damn.
Oh my god.
My god. That's even... even with the fucking quick confirm, though. That's...
Oh my god. Why do those guys have zeros?
What do you mean?
They have zeros on the turn order.
Oh yeah.
What the fuck? How the fuck? God damn it. You know what? Just because they're so low, I'm just gonna give them 2 and yeah. Fuck it.
Gotcha.
Fuck. I need to measure out 30 feet.
You can always click on someone, drag them, and hit spacebar and stuff. And that.
Yep.
Yep. Remember, if you have enough issue with
I
Kyle,
didn't- I didn't fucking know how to do that for the longest time. Now I know. Great,
I told
thank
you
you.
how to do that like 20 times.
Yeah, I wasn't fucking listening. Okay, as this was fucking scripted, so fuck you. After a certain point, and by that I mean, once his health reached 200, he was supposed to do this. Now that it's 260, now that it's 162, fuck you. Twiggy.
Mhm.
Give me a will.
Sure. That's something I'm good at.
Is that a spell?
Is
No,
it a spell? Oh. Is it
it's
a
a
spell?
natural ability.
Oh. Is it a spell-like ability?
Darn, it's only
It's
15.
not.
Is
Oh,
it a
well.
supernatural ability?
It's a natural ability.
Mm. So I guess my rule does not take effect.
No, it doesn't.
Oh.
I assume I don't pass.
Twiggy, you don't. Twiggy, give me a quick perception.
Sure.
Oh yeah, no. So, upon looking, you realize that this man is quite pale. Yeah. So, Klaus, you remember what my character was back in that pirate game?
No.
Okay. Well, you remember how there were how it was basically an air elemental and then a human kind of mixed?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Remember how he has that? Remember how he has all that control over air?
Yep.
Twiggy, you're knocked on your ass.
I can stand up as a free action.
Still, your tentacles, they let go. And upon that, he vanishes.
Is that a spell?
That is not a spell.
How much do you think it would cost to buy a ball gag for Kyle? So it's not hard.
A lot. Because I'm getting one that has a freaking dildo built into it, and I'm just gonna shove it down his throat, so that way he's gagging as well.
Oh, can you give me one of those too? I want one.
Moving on.
There.
I kind of legitimately want one of those now.
Yeah, hey, what do you do? We can meet up and get some.
Meet. Fuck all of you. Moving on.
I ain't doing nothing. I'm just sitting here playing Dark Souls 2.